In this video today, we'll be discussing how does economic violence impact your mental health. The short-term effects of financial abuse are shaped by the lack of access to assets without which survivors are often unable to obtain safe and affordable housing or the funds to provide for themselves or their dependents. Once they do leave, survivors may find it hard to obtain long-term security. Some of the consequences would include ruined credit scores, little to no employment history, inability to handle personal finances, etc. This may lead to feelings of discomfort, lack of security, and inability to have any autonomy and may impact the survivor's mental health negatively. Economic abuse creates a hostile environment where the abused person is continually psychologically distressed and anxious about the material or financial issues. As the victim's financial dependence on the abuser increases, leaving the relationship can become more difficult. The stress is then linked with depression, anxiety, and parenting problems, which are key mental health implications of being subjected to economic violence. It is very natural for people to also develop something called a scarcity mindset. This may be more amplified for victims of economic abuse. Scarcity forces trade off thinking. We recognize that having one thing means not having something else. For example, if one spends 100 rupees or $10 on something, that is 100 rupees or $10 less left to spend on something else. Economists call this the opportunity cost, the alternative use of the money. In other words, this refers to the thing that has been foregone in order to get what we have decided to get. Often, being subjected to economic violence can pressurize the survivor of such violence to find difficulty getting out of the scarcity mindset. A scarcity mindset is a belief system that there is never enough, which in turn can make the survivor feel strong feelings of anxiety and depression, even in cases where they do have financial stability. Poverty may often amplify the use of cognitive resources and may cause self-control failure. Poverty can mean making painful trade-offs, or otherwise known as sacrifices. The poor juggling rent, the month-on-month stress of uncertainty, loans, bills that are paid late, and counting the days until the next paycheck can be incredibly taxing to one's mental health, which can also accentuate a survivor's scarcity mindset. The context of scarcity creates short-sightedness and incredible anxiety. The mind is often focused on managing present scarcity, making planning for financial security in the long term incredibly disillusioning.